What's up, friend? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about how to manifest friends. I don't know about y'all, but making friends as an adult especially is seemingly impossible sometimes. It can be very challenging to meet new people when you're just working and running errands and living your life. But I think this video is really gonna help you gain the confidence to seek out new friendships, better understand why you want new friendships, and just cultivate those new relationships in your life. So I'm very excited to get into it. As per usual, everything is linked in the description, all of the time codes. You can skip around, you can go back, you can do whatever you want to do, girl. It's your life, go for it. And I also just want to throw it out there, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, you might want to do that. You might want to do that. I have a whole playlist on manifesting, from Manifesting 101, all of the basics, to how to manifest a significant other, how to manifest confidence, limiting beliefs. I'm trying to basically build a repertoire of everything that anyone would ever ask about manifesting. So make sure you go check out my playlist and subscribe for more videos. And without further ado, let's figure out how to make friends. So much like pretty much anything you will ever manifest, it starts with you. So we're gonna go internally here and try to figure out what's going on before we start seeking out others. Understand why someone would want to be friends with you. Really get clear on that. Personally, I recommend journaling. I love journaling. Like, write in your journal, what makes you a good friend? What qualities do you possess that make it appealing to be friends with you? Would you be your own friend? That kind of thinking is going to put you in the right mindset to make friends, because in order to cultivate meaningful relationships that are mutually beneficial and make you feel good about yourself, you have to have that foundation of confidence and understanding of who you are. If you believe in your ability to make friends and you're confident enough in yourself to believe that you deserve them, that will take you very far. So start there, make that list, write in your journal, like, I'm trustworthy, I'm funny, I'm capable of having deep, meaningful conversations, I'm very artistic, I love talking about art, I love creating art with others, I'm passionate about XYZ. If you don't know yourself, you can't expect anyone else to know you. And along those lines, understand your why. Understanding your why, going deeper into your desires, is always gonna give you more clarity on what you're manifesting and what you truly want. I talk about this a lot in the context of money, right? You think that you want the paper, but in reality, you want the freedom that the paper brings. You want the lifestyle that the paper brings. And friendship is absolutely the same. So I encourage you to go deeper. Why do you really want friends? Is it because you have a really stressful job and you want a group of people that help you chill the fuck out at the end of the day? Did you recently move to a new city and you wanna explore it and you want people to do that with? Does having friends inspire you to be a better person or pursue your dreams because you are trying to find people who are like-minded and interested in the same things as you, and you think that you will push each other along on your path towards your goals? What is the reason? Know yourself, know the deepest depths of your manifestations, and you will better understand what you're looking for. This is key. I think not understanding the why can sometimes lead us to making friends that aren't good matches for us, because we just see that they're there and we don't take a look at what are the actual qualities that I'm looking for in a friend. What do I actually want to do with my friends? And then you just wind up having friends who you don't have as much in common with, or who you don't really necessarily vibe with, and they're just kind of there, and then you're just unhappy in your friendships. And we are trying to avoid that entirely in this new chapter of manifesting new friends. So get that straight first. I also want to take a quick minute to talk about gratitude, because gratitude, I'm telling you right now, gratitude is the key to anything you're manifesting. If you are trying to manifest anything at all and you don't feel gratitude, it's gonna take you longer to get in that mindset of someone who is living in the end. So if you have current friendships or even just acquaintances, right? Take a moment and feel gratitude for those relationships that you currently have. What are the qualities in your current friendships that you absolutely love? Those are the qualities, first of all, that you're gonna be looking for in your future friends. But even more broadly, it's essential to be grateful for what you have while holding that knowledge that the amazing, beautiful things that you have are abundant, and you can expand them tenfold, 20-fold, 100-fold. Your current friends who mean so much to you are not the only people on planet Earth who will ever mean something to you. You are capable of finding so many new friends that align with your current ones. So feel that gratitude, feel that relief of oh my gosh, I do have people in my life who I vibe with. I do have people in my life that understand me, and I am so freaking excited to expand that number of people. Even if it's just one, I'm excited to get 2 and 3 and 4. But using that gratitude to move forward and find new friends can be really difficult when you are getting caught up in your own bullshit, in your own shadow, and your limiting beliefs. So we need to remove all limiting beliefs, remove that belief that you don't deserve friends, that question of why the hell would anyone like me anyway? Or I'm not really that interesting, I'm not really that good of a person, I don't really feel like I deserve friendships. Like, why would someone want to be friends with me? And honestly, this might be something that you have to face in the very beginning when you're trying to write that journal entry of your redeeming qualities and the qualities that would make someone want to be friends with you. Let me just clear this up right now. You deserve friends. You are worthy of friends. No one is too good for you. You are worth spending time with. You are worth cultivating a relationship with. And I know you're thinking, Bria, you don't even fucking know me. You care enough about your growth, about pushing yourself to new heights, to even look up how to manifest friends on YouTube or click on this video when it's recommended to you. So you're already leaps and bounds ahead of everybody else, okay? And I actually have an entire video on limiting beliefs, so if you want to go like super into it, I will link that. But in short, your limiting beliefs are just that, limiting. When you walk into a situation where you can be potentially making friends and you lack the confidence in yourself, you're feeling down on yourself, you feel like you don't deserve it, people can sense that from a mile away. And it's gonna make you seem unapproachable and like you don't wanna make friends. Once you remove those limiting beliefs, you start to gain the confidence to start conversations with people, to compliment that girl in the bathroom on her lipstick, to smile and wave at someone as you walk by, to let your true self shine. And letting your authentic self out and being proud of who you are is key to making friends. Standing in your truth, yes. Yes, that's what's gonna make you friends, straight up. Okay, so you've done the work on yourself, you're feeling confident, you feel like you deserve to have friends, you know what you're looking for. We've made great progress so far. And one of my favorite ways to manifest is visualizing. And I think that when it comes to making friends, visualizing is gonna be key here. When you're lying down in bed at night, about to go to sleep, when you're meditating, even when you're in the shower. I love visualizing in the shower. I don't even put on any music or anything. I will just stand there and use my imagination. But whenever you have that spare moment when you can just really immerse yourself in your imagination, I want you to visualize your new friendships. Visualize your friends. What are you guys doing together? Are you out exploring your city? Are you at a bottomless mimosa brunch? In your imagination, what kind of characteristics do your friends possess? Like, are you visualizing someone who's wearing a super bright yellow outfit and is super extroverted and has that laugh that you can hear from like a mile away and it just draws people into them? When you visualize your friends, are you leaned in with them talking like this and having a really deep conversation about something? Are your friends the kind of people who see an empty dance floor and fill that shit up? All of this is important, again, to get clarity on what you want, but it also puts you in the mindset of someone who has friends. If you can really visualize well and feel that feeling that you would be feeling at that bottomless mimosa brunch, you are becoming that person. And that person has people in their life who they love platonically. That person is open and ready for those types of friendships. So use your imagination, get creative here. What are you guys doing? Down to what perfume are they wearing? What color hair do they have? What are you guys talking about? Where are you? Get deep in there, use your senses, really visualize it, because now you already know the qualities of a friend that you're looking for, right? Because you did that exercise earlier where you felt gratitude for the friends that you had and wrote down those qualities. You also wrote down the qualities of yourself that would make you a good friend. And of course, those are things that you're going to be looking for in your future friends as well. And now you have the visual to go along with it. You have the full picture of what your life is gonna be like with friends, and that is what you need to get there. Now, this last part is arguably the most important piece of the puzzle. And if you don't do this, it's gonna be hard for you to make friends, despite doing everything else perfectly. it can be very, very difficult if you are not intentional, if you do not move with the intention of getting friends. You aren't going to be able to make friends as easily if you're doing all of this inner work and then not putting yourself in situations where you can meet friends. The only friend you're gonna make if you go that way is like your mailman, which like I love my mailman, but I'm sure you're looking for more friends than just that. Move with intention and take action that aligns with what you want. Take the action that bridges the gap between you without friends and your future self with friends. Join Bumble BFF, join a running group, start going to a yoga class. There's a bookstore in my city in Pasadena where they host a knitting night every week. And like you just show up with your yarn and they have drinks and snacks and you guys just talk and shoot the shit while you knit. Find events like that where you can make friends. And I know what you're thinking, because I would think the same thing. Bria, that is scary as hell. It is intimidating to walk into a situation where you know absolutely no one. And I actually have a really good story personally that goes along with this anxiety, and I'll show you kind of like how I pushed past it to start making friends. And this story takes place when I was in high school. But I still move the exact same way as I did back then. Actually, the situation taught me to move that way, and this is just what I do now, and I'm so much more comfortable moving this way because of this situation. Okay, let me get into it already. Actually, I gotta change my battery first, 1 second. Okay, I feel like the angle's a little different, but we're back. So my sophomore year of high school, I moved to North Carolina from the Bay Area, which was a major, what's the opposite of slay? It was a major fail. And if any of you have moved in the middle of high school, middle school, or whatever, you know that the hardest situation is lunch. You don't have someone to sit with at lunch, oh my God. Good luck surviving. And actually when I first got there, I avoided school like the plague. I was like a little truant, okay? I would skip school, or if I actually showed up to school, I would spend my lunch in the library, just writing, chilling, eating my sad peanut butter sandwich, whatever, listening to my iPod, I don't know. But after a few weeks of doing this, I was like, okay, I need to make friends. Like I can't get through high school like this. My only friends right now are on the frickin' Sims. Seriously, it was dark. So one day I'm in my health class, the bell rings for lunch, and instead of getting my notebook and prepping to go to the library, I decide to find a random girl in my class who looks semi-nice, and I will never forget this. I go up to her and I said, look, hey, my name's Bria. I'm new, I just moved here from California, and I don't know anyone. Can I have lunch with you and your friends? My heart was pounding. I was so scared. And she was like, yeah, of course. Oh, hey, I'm Lori. And I was like, hi. So she brings me to her lunch table and everyone's like, who is this? And I'm like, oh, I'm Bria, like I just moved here. I probably said 2 words during the entire lunch. But after lunch, I realized that a couple of the guys who were at that table were in my English class with me. And so now I kind of like had people who I semi-knew in my class, and I started talking to them a little bit more. And eventually that group became some of like my closest friends. It was definitely awkward at first, I'm not gonna lie. But taking that awkward, uncomfortable step outside of my comfort zone made me friends. And once I did that, I was like asking everybody to sit with them at lunch. Like I started hanging out with my neighbor and her brother and sitting with them. I met a girl in my homeroom who I just randomly like tapped on the shoulder. Once you do it once, it makes it easier to do it moving forward, because once you do it that first time, you see what happens afterwards, right? You see that possibility. But once you take that step out and you do that scary thing, you kind of have this moment where you're like, okay, that was really scary. I was really uncomfortable, but I fucking did it. And because I did that, now I get to do this. If you can just push past that, go to the knitting group, sit next to a woman who's knitting and compliment her on what she's doing, or join a yoga class, and as you're rolling out your mat, you know, reach out to the person next to you and say, hey, this is my first yoga class. Do you come here a lot? Do you have any tips? Oh, I'm Bria, by the way. What's your name? You know, maybe you're not best friends with that person in your yoga class right away, but the next time you show up to yoga, you see her again and you go, oh, hey, Kathy. And then you start talking and you build it from there. Good friendships take time. It's not gonna happen immediately. You're gonna start out and you're just gonna have a few acquaintances, and that's just how it goes, that's how it starts. But you're putting yourself in the situation to make those friends and to cultivate those relationships. If you're not in the room, they will never know you. I'm so excited for you. I know that you can do it. I'm very, very confident in everyone's ability to make friends here. All you have to do is go for it. Once you go for it, you'll get it. And you know how I know that? Because every time you go for something, you get it. You get it, you learn something new, you go farther, you push yourself along the path. That's life, baby. And the same rules apply when it comes to making friends. So I hope this video helped. Again, I'm so excited for you. Please let me know if you have any questions. If you want to talk in the comments, I'm totally down to discuss as per usual. And I will see you in my video next weekend. Bye! Happy friendships!